Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. You're worthy, you're worthy, you're worthy, you're worthy, you're worthy, Lord. Hallelujah. We know you, O Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yes, thank you. Oh, yeah. Thank you today, Lord. Oh, I thank you today. Oh, I thank you today. Oh, I thank you today, Lord. Yes, Lord. Oh, I thank you today. I thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. You're worthy. You're worthy to be praised. You're worthy. You're worthy. You're worthy. Glory.
First Lady and Bishop, they wanted us to elaborate on the word that we received.
And close us out.
Yes, and close us out. And we're honored to do so. Anytime, God put us in position to recognize what was given to us. The food that was given to us. So, we need to stand up no matter how we feel. We feel ashamed or we're shy or we feel like we shouldn't be in that situation. Well, God put you in that situation. God allowed Bishop and First Lady to give us the opportunity, the platform to be able to elaborate. And we have to do something. And honey, you want to go ahead and?
Well, I wanted to expound on the word of consistency. And I want to speak about that, about myself. Being consistent.
Yes.
And when I was believing the Lord for my marriage to be saved, I was consistent in getting in that word every morning and asking him for it. Yes, I would lack and slack, but I stayed consistent in his word. It's apparent it works. So if the word works, if the word works, you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. Even just something as small as trying to lose weight, as some of us, want to. And you have to be consistent. When I get on that scale and it says, oh, you gained a pound, I have to still be consistent. Consistent in my eating right. Consistent in my exercise. Consistent in my words saying I can do it. And I just expound on just being consistent with your marriage. With your marriage. When the marriage seems like it's just going all to bust, you still have to, if you have to lay on your face and fast, you have to do that. I have gone through fast many a day for my marriage. And I'm telling you, if you stay consistent, it will prevail. God will give you the victory. No matter how long it takes, He will give you the victory. Because it's not about our time. It's not about our time. It's about His time.
Amen.
That's
Amen. And I would just like to say, I think that I'm like Bishop, and First Lady, you know, I like to speak to the young folks.
Praise
And,
God.
I like to let them know what I went through, what you know, how the enemy tricked me, you know. And I really enjoyed the message because, you know, you were talking about, you were talking about, you know, being truthful and honest. You know, and applying that word of God to your life.
God.
You know,
Amen.
you know, you could read the word of God, and you've seen it so many times. People, they know the word of God, but their life don't, their walk don't show that they know the word of God. You know, when they get outside, you know, when they get on the basketball court, you know, the language that come out their mouth, you know, that's, you know, it's not of God. But then when they get in here, you know, everything is of God. And we have to be careful of that, you know. And you know, I'm at my job, they know that I don't curse, you know. I mean, everybody do. The white folks, the Spanish, the black, everybody know I don't curse, you know. And they find it, you can see that they see the difference. And some of them, you know, they'll try to set you up, like Bishop was saying. They'll tell you little jokes and stuff, you know. I'm a little bit different than Bishop. I guess I'm not there yet, because if it's funny, I'm gonna laugh. You know, and I'm gonna be like, you should be trying to think something. Taking the more constructive with your
I'm trying.
But the thing is, throughout my life, you know, getting so caught up in the self-will, man, and getting so caught up into how I want to do things. You know, the Bishop was talking about getting off in the game. You know, getting off in the game. To get off in the game, you got to change your being, your character, or you gonna get took out there. Okay, and as you changing yourself to Satan's will and his way, because you think you're gonna come up, you know, and let me tell you, that come up don't last. You know, the law will get you, and you're gonna have to pay them folks for a lawyer, and you're gonna pay them folks for restitution. You know, them people want their money. You know, but you have to change yourself. You have to change yourself according to the way the street is. You know, and if you like me, you want to be successful. You know, you want to be successful. That, you know, God created us to want to be successful. Okay, and so you change yourself and you harden yourself. You make yourself hard, and that's what I was praying when I took my communion. And y'all pray for me, because you know, I was reared in the love. You know, my folks, they loved me and they showed me how to love other folks. I used to have to go out in the field in Mississippi and pick your mom and daddy's some peas and some greens and take them to the door. I never could understand that until now. You know, my grandparents, they was teaching me how to love, how to, you know, how to walk in my love. I'm in the field. It's hot like this here. I'm picking peas and stuff, and I gotta bring it to your mom and them so y'all can eat. You know, and so I developed this hardness, you know, in the street, and I'm still, and this, you know, and it's been like 3 years now that I've been clean and sober, and it's still, it's still with me. I'm still. I still find that I'm hard sometimes. You know, I don't curse, but you know, I'm still got that hard tongue. You know, that you know, I'm not the warm kind of person. You know, you get too close up in my space. You know, instead of me saying, okay, God, you know, have your way in this situation. I'm be like, no, you know, Father, you know what I'm talking about? Or like, you know, I drive trucks, and or like, you know, if somebody is doing something wrong and it's got up in my little space, you know, I talk, you know, just straight to the point so that they can receive it and understand it, and understand, don't do that no more. You know, I mean, just, you know,
Man.
it ain't, I'm not cursing, but it's hard. And the number one thing we want God to instill that agape love in us. Because when He instilled that agape love in us, man, like anything that you ask God for, with that agape love, you know, like the 7 things that we need to do, the Bishop was giving, you know, we apply it, you know, that's applying that agape love in your heart, man. And when you apply that agape love, God, you know, you at the perfect place where God can use you as a vessel. Yes. So if God want to use you, the things that you put before Him, you think He's not going to bless you with it?
That's what I'm talking about. Lord, yes.
It's that agape love, man.
Yes.
That's what's going, you know, that's everything the Bishop was speaking about, the list of 7 things that we need to do.
Yeah.
That's to instill that agape love in us. You know, and guess what? That agape love put peace in our heart.
Hallelujah.
And peace in our spirit. And that's what I'm praying for.
Yes.
You know, amen.
Amen.
I thank God.
Family grace is ours as we go.
Even though we leave this place, we never leave
We never leave your presence.
your presence. In Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
I'm gonna take those 7 things and I'll give them to you next week in the list, so you can keep them before you and do your check mark, do your inventory, amen?
Yeah.
Amen. Praise God. Is there anyone else that have anything they wanna share before we close? Amen.
Well, I just want to say, in this life, you have nothing to prove to somebody else. You know, anybody can be that tough guy, but what good is it? Because when you leave here and you're sitting before God and you got those things that you shouldn't have done in life, that list gets long. You got to answer for it. It is what it is. And then the other thing,
Thank you, Jesus.
I wear this button, and I'm proud to wear this button. I'm glad that the Church Without Walls gave them out.
Thank you, Jesus.
And I go places, and some people who either go to that church or know about it, they know where I got it from, and they say something about it. And a lot of people, when they see this button, they say, "I like that button." So that makes me want to wear it more and more. You know, when you walk into a place and it may be some negative vibes and this and that and the other, but you coming in positive. Because you shining. You know, God is shining, Jesus is shining from you. You let them know when you come in.
You ain't gotta say nothing. Thank you.
You know, we don't have to act a certain way around that person.
Amen.
You know, either he got his nose up or he just representing for Jesus. One of the two, they gonna come at you. You know, and that negative person, he gonna come out of the corner and want to say something. Don't even worry about it.
Amen.
Don't even worry about it.
Amen.
Like they say, kill them with kindness.
Oh,
That's it.
yes,
That's it.
Time works, time.
It's about being consistent. And I got to confess too. I mean, one time I went off this. I went off one time. I didn't even know I went off. So, you know, when you're angry,
Y'all think we're playing.
it's blood in your eye. I mean, my wife talking to my wife on the phone, and this guy wanted to take the, you know, it wasn't my seat, but he was taking a couple of my co-workers' seats. They didn't say that, but I just had to say something. I guess coming back, you know, from being in that life.
Right.
I said, I can't let this go like that. I tried. I said, God,
And how long have you been saved, Bishop?
since 1980,
1980.
you know, and man, I went off. I talked about him.
What you said?
He said, I didn't know. I mean, I cuss. I used obscene language. I didn't even know. You know. And he said, what you want to do? And with nothing, well, good thing I had my wife on the phone. Lord, you got to have a good hair.
Amen.
A better hair. Oh, you got to. And she said, George, Bishop, you didn't say that. And man, I'm angry because, you know, he wanted to just take the seat and throw other people's stuff back because of color. You see, and I said, no, man, I said, you wrong for that.
And then I said, if you hit him, your car notes due.
I thought, thank you.
Your truck notes due.
I said, Mom, I said, wait a minute. But I said this, I did go off, and then I calmed down,
Yes.
you know, and I sat down, you know, he sat down, you know, him and his little posse, they sat down, you know, and I said, well, let me get up from here, because I feel I had to leave. And I said, something's going to happen if I don't leave. So I got up, I said, well, I'm there to take care of my family, to work, bring the check home. And then when he hollered, I don't care about this job, I said, okay, God.
But you, and I said, but you.
Well, I said, I do.
Yes.
And then and everybody around me, I said, Lord, I'm a man of God. I ain't no bishop, I ain't no pastor. I'm just a child of God. You know, I got to represent God right. You know, so after all that, to make a long story short, you know, I say, Lord, I know I got to go back. That's one of the biggest things. Amen. I say, Lord, I don't want to go back in my own self, you know, be all pious. I said, Lord, you create the opportunity.
Yes.
And I forget, I was coming across the street, there he was. And they had 2 witnesses.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? It wasn't no corner someplace. I went to him, I said, man, I acted wrong.
Yes.
And I'm sorry. He didn't want to accept it, but he accepted it. You know, he gave me a handshake, I said, oh, you know. But sometimes we may slip.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
But God is forming himself in us.
Yes.
You know? So when you have to go back, go back.
Yes.
Yes.
Make amends.
Yes.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And guess what? That's going to build Christ's character
Amen.
in you.
Amen.
It's going to make you more strong.
Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
And after I did that, that burden lifted off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
Two young people from Atlanta that's coming out to help us. Stand up and introduce yourself and just tell us how you enjoy the service.
I'm Jonathan. I play basketball. All my friends since like 6th grade, 5th grade. We all been cool. I mean, I enjoyed the service. It reminded me of home, Green Forest. I enjoyed it.
Amen.
And I'm Jazz, I'm Jonathan's cousin, and this is my service.
Amen.
Glad you guys came out.
Amen. And you know, I just want to say that same method, it works in your marriage. You know, you and your wife may be in there, y'all may be in there cooking or something. And then she did something that kind of like violated you, and you may have said the wrong thing, and then you take off and you go outside and you go to the room.
He knows, because he always at the mercy seat.
But you go back immediately, as quick as you can, and go back and make
Yes.
amends.
Yes.
Yes.
And make amends. You know, see, because what you're doing is you telling the devil no. His will don't work in our life. His will don't work in our
That's
life.
right.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
You may come in with some little trickery and things, and maybe I do get in a trap, this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
You ain't taking
you know,
my head off.
right, and then you go back and you make a and then as you practice that, like the doctor was saying, as you practice those good things, those things become a part of your life.
Amen.
You start, as you start to speak those things, speak against those things, that's all, yeah, that's
Okay, let's do our confession. I am
I
a child
A child
of the Most High God.
of the Most High God.
I am fearfully and wonderfully made.
And wonderfully made.
I am victorious
Victorious.
in Christ Jesus.
In Christ Jesus.
I can do
all
all things
things
through Christ
Christ
who gives me strength.
who gives me strength.
I
I am
who the Lord say I am.
who the Lord says I am.
I'm healthy.
I'm healthy.
I'm robust.
I'm robust.
And I'm strong.
And I'm strong.
In Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Healthy and strong.
Healthy and strong. You ready to run.
Yeah.
Ready.
Like a rope, like a
Call me rodents now.
And I know that.